Okay, today I want to talk about another mistake that I made in my experience, my journey of flipping properties. This one is basically overdoing it. The property I did, and certain things that you need to do if you're flipping a property, you're not going to keep it. It's not your own home, right? So you have your own taste and stuff like that. So there's a property I did recently, and I used really good Hollywood stuff in the kitchen, right? The cabinets were spectacular. Somebody told me to go and check out a property. Okay, check out this vendor, and I went and checked out the vendor, and guess what? I got crazy, and I bought high-end stuff. But guess what? When it came to selling the property, I couldn't sell it as a high-end property, okay? I could not sell it as a high-end property, and so I sold it for 1.3. I made very little money out of this property. And guess what? The people that bought it didn't even appreciate the work. And oftentimes that's the case. They don't care. They care about themselves. They care about themselves. I've gone back to some properties that we actually fell in love fixing up, right? And then you ask the buyer, how is it? And then they tell you, oh my goodness, you guys do a lousy job and stuff like that. Really? A lousy job, and why are you still living in it? We do a magnificent job, right? So don't overdo it. The basic things that you have to do, if you don't need to put crown molding, you don't need to put crown molding. You don't have to have a lot of recessed lights all over the place. If that's gonna cost you, and you have to design it, maybe you just need a light, one light or something that lights the house, right? And so spending money on electrical, living to the next person. Because most people, they just want a place to live in. You talk about, right? And you have to follow the deal analyzer. Because if you go and overdo it, and you do not follow the deal analyzer, like I mentioned in one of my videos, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose money. So do what needs to be done. Okay, for example, the kitchen is very important. You're gonna do the kitchen, because that's the number one thing that they wanna see. You're gonna do the bathrooms. For the floors, like this one here, we had to redo the floor. But guess what? There's some technology, you don't need to redo the floor because the floor was already there. So we remove the floor that was there and put a new floor in. Maybe that was not necessary. That was a mistake right there, to remove the floor. Because you have to dump it, you have to pay people for labor, and then they gotta buy materials and stuff. Look at what is the latest technology. Make yourself abreast with what's happening, in the industry. What are the latest technologies that you can utilize to minimize your cost? Because right now, if you have to replace this floor, what's gonna happen is that's time, and time is money. Okay, you're gonna remove the existing floor and put a new floor. You go and buy a new floor and then put it in, whereas that was not necessary. What is the latest technologies that you can take advantage of? Remember, we talk about in real estate, you have to leverage. So be very knowledgeable what's going on. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it unnecessarily.